What is going on, you guys? Happy New Year. It is currently New Year's Day at 3:23 a.m. I know it's a little late, but everybody just left, and I wanted to get this out. Now, this next video of the Cage Talk, welcome back to Cage Talk, everybody, is going to be my most anticipated movies of 2020, only for 2020. But coming up immediately after this, I'm going to start filming Cage Talk episode 20, and that is going to be the MCU ranking video. So let me know about the most anticipated movies on your list down below, and here we go. Coming in first is going to be the Candyman reboot, so Candyman 2020. There is not much known about this reboot other than Jordan Peele is writing it and Tony Todd is in the reboot, but he's not playing the Candyman. I don't think he's playing a character named Strick. I mean, they've rebooted just about every other horror movie franchise, so it was only a matter of time before they rebooted this one. Hopefully it is good, because the last two sequels this movie had about 20 years ago, I think it was 20 years ago, was not that good. Now on to the next movie. Coming in right after the movie Candyman is The Birds of Prey with the fabulous and anticipation of one Harley Quinn. I believe I said that right. This movie, I'm only going to check it out for Margot Robbie. I'm not a big fan of what they're trying to do, because they lost me after the Suicide Squad movie. Yes, they're trying to make up for it, and they're rebooting the entire franchise. They got Mary Elizabeth Winston playing Huntress. They have the Black Mask in this movie, the Black Canaries in this movie, which means we might get a Green Arrow movie in the near future, maybe, because wherever Black Canary goes, Green Arrow is supposed to be right next to her. So there's hope for that, because the Arrow TV show is ending. I'll give it a shot. I mean, I watched the movie Shazam. It wasn't that bad, but DC has to make up for the awful Batman vs. Superman movie, the awful Suicide Squad movie. Those two movies were like two nails in the coffin. They only have one more strike and they're done. Because the MCU, for as much as crap people give them, they don't make that bad of movies. Even their bad movies are good movies. DCU, their bad movies are bad movies. Hopefully The Birds of Prey is not a bad movie, because I want it to succeed. Now on to the next movie. Coming up next is a movie that was announced a couple months ago, and it is the movie Scooby, or Scoob. This is a reboot, kind of Scooby-Doo. Like a puppet named Scooby-Doo. I'm going to give it a shot, because I loved watching Scooby-Doo as a little kid. I mean, who didn't? I'm going in with low expectations. That way I don't set myself up for failure. But this looks like it's going to be a decently good movie with the first trailer that I've seen. I hope it is, and I hope they can make a few more, because Scooby-Doo's a cartoon classic. Now on to the next movie. That's all I gotta say. Nothing more, nothing less. Coming up next is going to be another MCU movie. There's two MCU movies coming out, and it is The Eternals. When I said another, because I have two of them on the list, and I forgot that I haven't talked about the first one. But The Eternals is supposed to be a prequel-ish MCU movie. It takes place before mankind, before the dawn of time. It's the Eternals. It's their story. I don't know much about them, other than I believe Thanos was one of the Eternals. Don't quote me on that. That's what somebody said in a chat room a couple years ago, but it could be good. They have a really good cast. Selma Hayek and Angelina Jolie are the two noticeable names that stuck out to me. I'll give it a watch. I mean, I've watched every single MCU movie, even the bad one. The Incredible Hulk and Thor 2 and Iron Man 2, etc. There's only like 4 bad MCU movies, and the bad ones aren't necessarily bad. So I'll give it a watch. I hope it's good. If not, they won't make a sequel. Now on to the next movie. And the next movie is going to be the long-awaited Conjuring Part 3. The Devil Made Me Do It. I know this is one of their big cases. I'm not going to look into it, so I can go in surprised, not knowing anything. When they release a trailer or another trailer, I might give it a watch and then stop. Because this is an anticipated movie. People have been waiting for The Conjuring 3 since The Conjuring 2 came out. I believe it was 2000 and... Let's see. Annabelle came out... 16? Yeah, that sounds right. 2016. So, I thought they were going to go with the werewolf case. But maybe Conjuring 4 will be that. And this is going to be the first Conjuring movie that doesn't have James Wan as the director, I read. He still has his hat in there, but let's see if it's going to be a good movie, because James Wan created this. Michael Chavez. And the screenplay is by David Leslie Johnson. I mean, if Patrick Wilson and Miss Farmiga are coming back, the story has to be good, because you know they read the story. And the director recently directed The Curse of La Llorona. Not the best Conjuring Universe movie, but not the worst. So, I'll give it a watch. No doubt. Now on to the next movie. Coming in at number 4 is a movie that I participated in and acted in. It is Avondale's Pictures' The Righteous 12. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to get in trouble. But this movie, if you like old Western movies and you like Christian movies, this will be your movie to watch. We have worked our booties off on this movie to make a good movie. Cast, crew, amazing. They're an amazing group of people. I love them to death. And I can't wait to see the finished product with them. Because the premiere is supposed to come out in June 2020 was the release date. But I'll let you guys know more when the release date is. The actual release date is set in stone. But this movie is gonna be really good, man. Really good. Now it's not me just hyping up my own movie that I'm gonna be in, hyping up something that I'm not 100% confident in. Because I know that with everybody that we had on set, that this will be a really good movie. So, if you will, please give it a watch. Let me know what you think. Now on to the next movie. Okay, now we are in my top 3. Coming in at number 3 is Wonder Woman Part 2, aka Wonder Woman 1984, I believe it's called. The reason why that this is higher than Race 12, the movie that I acted in, and the other movies, is because the Wonder Woman movie franchise was the only DC product that I actually enjoyed watching. I enjoyed watching the first one. And Gal Gadot is amazing. I love Gal Gadot. I first saw her in the Fast and the Furious movie franchise, and I was taken back. I said, she is goals. I love her. And if I get to meet her one day, yay. But I know that it takes place, I believe, in 1984 or present day. And then we have the it takes place in 1984. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page right now. And the main villain is Cheetah, Wonder Woman's main bad lady. And it comes out June 5th, so that is a great birthday present. I know where I'll be on my birthday at 8 o'clock. I'm going to give it a watch for sure because, like I said, I enjoyed the first movie and I enjoy watching Gal Gadot grow as an actress. But I really don't want this movie to be bad. I really hope this movie is the little kick in the butt that the DC movie universe needs. Because they're killing it on the TV shows. Movie-wise, there's only Wonder Woman. The Aquaman movie was okay in my book. And Shazam was okay too. But Wonder Woman is their golden ticket. Now on to the next movie. Okay, so tension. If you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, please like the video, subscribe, and stop watching, pause it, and go watch Avengers Endgame because I'm about to get into some massive spoilers. Because my second most anticipated movie of next year is Black Widow. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, why is that considered a spoiler? Well, in Avengers Endgame, I'll give you 10 seconds if you're still here and you haven't seen Endgame yet. So, okay, I warned you. Black Widow dies in Avengers Endgame. She and Clint, aka Hawkeye, are fighting on Vormir to sacrifice themselves to get the Soul Stone, and she ends up sacrificing herself so her friends can bring everybody back. Now, when they announced that this was coming out, I'm like, okay. I know it's been in the works, but how? How are we going to get this? How are we going to get this? How are we going to see this movie? Is it pre-Avengers, pre-Iron Man? Is it in between Infinity War and Endgame? Is it after Age of Ultron? When does this movie take place? Does it take place when she's a little kid to a teenager in the Red Room? Then they announce that this movie takes place in between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. I'm like, okay. I see what they did there. Then the first trailer came out, and then we had the soon-to-be Thunderbolts. So you had the guy in the red suit, you had her sister, and Thunderbolt Ross. You have 3 of the Thunderbolts team members in this movie, because that's where the game turns. But my question is, did these people get dusted? Because if this takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War, where were these people? Because if they're superheroes, unless they die in this movie, where are they? Same with the Eternals. Where are they? Can they not interfere? Is it like that Mortal Kombat Elder Gods rule that you cannot interfere with what's going on? But this movie is highly anticipated. Sorry about the noise in the background. I got family here. It's New Year's Day. I will definitely be seeing this movie opening night because I love Scarlett Johansson. And I was devastated. I was heartbroken when she died on Avengers Endgame. Because I thought, it's going to be Clint. Then it's going to be Hawkeye. Then Disney Plus got announced. And then they announced a Hawkeye TV show. I'm like, okay. Maybe Hawkeye dies and the TV show takes place in between Civil War and Endgame. Because we see it in the opening event of Endgame, he's training his daughter. Because that's what the Hawkeye TV show is going to be. It's going to be him training his daughter. And then maybe season 3, you can have Hawkeye's daughter, you can train Bennett. And then Natasha, but no. They killed Natasha off. And everybody on set apparently was wondering where Scarlet was. Because nobody knew that she died. Because I read the only people that got the full script from Infinity War to Endgame were Downey and Evans. Those are the only 2 people that got to read the full 2-movie script. If that's true, kudos to Marvel, because you have some people who have a little big of a mouth that spoil stuff. Tom Holland. But Black Widow is the reason why this video is being made, is one of the main topics. The main bad guy of this movie is supposed to be Taskmaster. I would love to see how they pull that off. And maybe if this movie is successful enough, we can get a Black Widow 2. It takes place right before Infinity War. Then if that one's successful, we can get a Black Widow 3. And that takes place in between Infinity War and Endgame. That's what I would do if I was Marvel Studios and I wanted to rake in that Black Widow cash money and give her a trilogy that she deserves. Now on to the number 1 most highly anticipated movie by me. And that is, of course, Halloween Kills. When they first announced they were making another Halloween movie, and they were going to film 2 of them back to back, I'm like, I don't like that idea. Because that just spoils that Michael Myers won't die in this one, Halloween Kills. Because this one's called Halloween Kills. The next Halloween Ends comes out. I'm like, okay. Some of the cast is not that known. We know that we're getting the Myers family, or my bad, I forgot. Laurie Strode is not related to Michael Myers in this timeline. We're getting Laurie Strode, we're getting Karen, we're getting Allison, we're getting Tommy Doyle, we're getting Lindsay, and Michael. The Shape. This could be a great way to send off Michael Myers if they want to. But what I'm afraid is they're going to kill off Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween Ends. They're going to have it continue with Michael going after Allison, because Judy Greer, who plays Karen, will die in Halloween Kills. and Jamie Lee Curtis will risk everything to save her granddaughter from Michael. Then he'll die, quote unquote, die, and that Jamie Lee Curtis will bite the dust. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This could be a great wrap up to a movie that, or a series that has not done that well. Because you had Halloween 1, it was great. Halloween 2 was a good movie. Halloween 3, joke. Halloween 4 was a good movie. I like Halloween 4 personally. Halloween 5, trash. Halloween 6/666, the producer's cut. You have to be in some type of mood to watch those movies. Those two. Halloween 7 was good. Halloween 8 was dog. Dumpster, fire, poop. And the Rob Zombie movies, don't even get me started on those. This could be a perfect way to wrap up the Michael Myers trilogy saga. But I have a feeling they're not going to do that. They're going to keep it going because Halloween is the only horror movie franchise right now that is out there. We don't have any Friday the 13th. We don't have any Nightmare on Elm Streets. We don't have any Screams. We don't have any Final Destinations. Chucky, I would say that, but that is beyond saving, rebooting, because that is gone. No, stop making those. But I will definitely be checking out Halloween Kills like 1 or 2 times during the Halloween season. Let me know your most highly anticipated movies down below. My name is Jordan Fox, aka Bonanza Epic Gaming. You guys have a happy new year. Peace.